High Court has asked the centre to expedite the release of all oxygen concentrators and other essential products currently awaiting clearance from the Customs Department, while asking for exact details of medical equipment and medicines stuck at the customs, while centre submitted that 48,000 consignments had already been cleared by the Customs Department and all stuck medical equipment was being cleared swiftly. The court sought to know the exact details while observing that we cannot afford to lose lives because of this delay in clearance of life-saving imported equipment. The court's observations came after it was informed that Max Hospital had 3,000 oxygen concentrators pending clearance from the Customs Department. Delhi government informed the court that it had written to the Union Defence Ministry seeking help from the armed forces and cryogenic tankers to transport oxygen, as it reminded the court that the Supreme Court has already asked the centre to bridge any shortfall of oxygen in Delhi by the midnight of the 3rd of May. Appearing for the Delhi government, senior lawyer Rahul Mehra argued that though oxygen allocation for the national capital had been hiked, tankers from states thousands of kilometres away are still in transit, which is leading to an emergent situation in the national capital. While centre has been asked to reply on action taken on Delhi government's request for help from the armed forces to tackle the pandemic along with setting up a big COVID hospital, the state government claimed that it had avoided giving individual requests to area commanders of the armed forces since that may be considered constitutionally improper. While many oxygen suppliers complained that hospitals were holding up their tankers till the sought quantity was not provided, hospitals complained that frequent change in oxygen suppliers was leading to immense confusion. While Maharaja Agrasen Hospital complained that reduced allocation of oxygen was affecting treatment of patients, Delhi Medical Association argued that most nursing homes were kept out of oxygen allocation, which amounted to a total capacity of 8,000 beds. While the association urged for oxygen supply to nursing homes too, instead of only large hospitals, Delhi government opposed the request, claiming that it was not in a position to provide constant oxygen supply to 100 more hospitals. Even as Delhi Medical Association argued that the centre should remain ahead of the curve in tackling medicine shortage and ensuring that many generic and COVID-specific drugs do not run out of stock, the court agreed to not publish in its order the names of the drugs whose shortage is anticipated to avoid hoarding by black marketers and common citizens. It remains to be seen till what extent the shortfall of oxygen can be bridged in the national capital by the union government, since repeated orders have been passed by the High Court, the Supreme Court, and various requests have been made by the Delhi government, as well as clarion calls have been made from hospitals.